Hello everybody and welcome to Belle's channel. Today in Belle's Fallout 4 survival guide we are with Hancock and we are going to be doing the quest The Silver Shroud. This was given to us in by you just tuning into the radio station, Silver Shroud Radio. When you first tune into it, Kent Connolly, he'll say his name, will say to you, calling all Silver Shroud members or fans. Got an urgent message, come down to the memory den. So that's basically how the quest starts, and then you'll be able to hear old episodes of the Silver Shroud. I would recommend doing this quest with Hancock, or at the very least with Nick Valentine. So someone named Kent Connolly is calling all Silver Shroud fans for an urgent mission. If I want to check it out, he's at the memory den. So our mission now, or checkpoint, is to talk to Kent Connolly at the memory den in Good Neighbor. So we're just going to go hear what all this is about. So you see Silver Shroud.
You got the memory pod loaded up? Oh, you're not Irma.
Hey there.
Good Neighbor's crazy. Thefts, murders, worse. Sometimes you just gotta escape a little to make it through the day.
I hear you. It's a mess out there.
It's rough in the best of days. But now, you ever listen to the Silver Shroud? That's what we need. No matter how bleak things got, he saved the day.
My family and I used to listen to every new episode.
You mean when they first aired? How? The last broadcast was hundreds of years ago.
I was in cryogenic storage for a long time. I only just woke up.
Oh man, that's amazing! You're just like Mr. Abominable from episode 83.
Try to remember.
Wasn't he a caveman?
Yeah, that's the one. They found him in an iceberg off the harbor. Boy, if you just woke up. The world these days must take some getting used to.
So, with having Hancock as a companion, certain interactions with Ken are going to increase affinity. So, glimmers of hope.
It seems like people are finally rebuilding and recovering from the nuclear war.
Maybe in some parts, like Diamond City, but over here,
See, he liked it.
we got a ways to go. I got a question for you. What if the Silver Shroud was real? With his black trench coat and gleaming silver submachine gun? I got a plan to bring him to life. So we can fight bad guys and give the rest of us a symbol of something better.
Not sure whether it's good for you or humor him.
Sure, Kent. You have a plan, all right.
I know how it sounds. I've built my own custom machine gun. Even...
No, that didn't do it. Sorry. I just wanted to test that out. I usually just stick to pressing X. It's the nicest dialogue. Oh, that's a good perk. Robotics Expert. I highly recommend it. One of my top perks.
Good on you for trying to make the world better.
Worth trying anything once.
I just have to do something, you know?
That was
I've
it.
built my own custom machine gun. Even better than the one in the show. But to make this work, I still need the most important piece. The genuine Silver Shroud costume herself. And they actually got one here in Boston. They made it for the TV show. Will you help?
I'll get it.
I'll get the costume for you.
You're gonna do this? For real? Before the bombs fell, they were filming the Silver Shroud pilot over at Hubris Comics. So that's where you'll find it. You're the best.
So yes, we need to get the Silver Shroud costume for Kent Connolly to bring the Silver Shroud to life. Seems so cheesy. Alright, so Hubris Comics is not far from Boston Common. So instead of going straight to Hubris Comics, I will go... Let me zoom in here. I'll go to the Commons. Oh shit, because I'm inside. And then you'll be alright. After having Hancock as a companion, we are going to be having McCready for a little bit. Then we're probably gonna go with Curie for a little bit, but she gets capped due to her quest until we follow the main storyline, and then that's when we'll go with Nick Valentine. Just giving you an update on how this is going to progress. Okay, so the Boston Commons. Sorry, I got a nail that's bothering me. Just filing my nails as I'm playing Fallout 4. Okay, so we are in the Boston Commons. You're going to want to, from like here, you're going to want to pan left, past the Boylston Club, as you can see, past the military truck, and then it will be up here, just like down a bit. But do watch out, because there are ghouls. Scavengers lead. Go jackpot. Scavengers lead. Check out Hubris Comics up Newbury Street. Store on the ground floor. Order be easy pickings. VB. I wonder who VB is. I wonder if there's any way. No, there isn't. I was just thinking, is there like anyway onto the roof? That would be easier, I suppose. Just have a look around. No, there isn't. So you have to go into here. Hubris Comics. There is a lot of goodies in here. By the way, and a magazine. So it is worth doing this quest. Or even just exploring Hubris Comics. You can always pick it up beforehand. I think. I would assume so. Shit.
Sorry, pal. Could use a little practice.
Alright, so yeah, you're gonna... Oh, there's 2 magazines. So there was the storeroom key in the cash register. We've got Unstoppables here. Permanently gain 1% chance of avoiding all damage from attack. You bastard. Carry on going. You're gonna come across this. You need advanced. You get a very special weapon. Grognard's axe. Look how cool that looks. Like, isn't it just the coolest thing you've ever seen? And you can mod it out, which is cool. There's the storing key. And then you can grab some nice stuff. close quarters might be a good idea to have your shotgun out. There's no way up. Oh, scavenger's note. Sorry, did it look wavy? Scavenger's note. Can't believe I signed on for this. Who wants this crap? Collectors, the boss says. But who's the fool here, them or us? You, because you're dead. Yeah, you're not helping, mate. Here's the Silver Shroud photo. You want to look out for this memorabilia. You can sell them or you can keep them. It's up to you what you want to do. We'll go across this way. If you can, obviously I know I can pick this, so. Excuse the noise.
Got it.
Your day. We'll bury ya! Well, they tried. I guess you could call that trying. Hey, I got something. You scared now? Had to be.
Sweet.
Doubt this place has ever seen the delicate touch of a Mr. Handy. Sorry, pal. Chance to run!
Handled yourself pretty well, sister. This is the most half-assed gun range I've ever seen.
Hell yeah. Yes.
Sharp minds stay alive.
Nice.
Feel like a sitting duck out here. Can we find some cover?
Ah, bring it!
Commonwealth weapons. Now here's another one from Bing Crosby. Tetris attacking home.
Alright, so that Grognite costume is super cool. Increases the wearer's strength and melee damage. Really, really cool. I'm gonna not wear my jumpsuit because Hancock actually likes it when you run around naked. So you can still wear your armor, you just have to be not wearing clothes. Best works when you sprint or fast travel, so that's what I'm going to do.
I got your costume, Kent. And some other goodies you might like.
There she is, pretty as the posters. The Silver Shroud costume herself. And memorabilia, too? You're something else. Together with my gun, everything's all set.
Here you go.
After all these years, the Silver Shroud is born again.
Ooh, popcorn.
But there's just one problem.
Silver
I'm just
Shroud
not
script,
Silver
yeah.
Shroud material. I could be Rhett Reinhardt.
And you get
or
220.
his butler, Jarvie Blake.
So you get
But the Shroud is
245
strong,
overall.
capable.
Believe in yourself.
Don't sell yourself short.
I got a better idea who should wear it. You up for being the Silver Shroud? You already got your own origin story and everything. What with the cryo vault and all.
Become the
Looks
Shroud.
like I get to be the Shroud. Yay.
The costume and gun are yours. So you patrol Good Neighbor's streets, and I'll call in any crimes on my radio station.
Jesus damaged by humans by
Here's some
15%.
calling cards, I guess. When you dispatch justice, leave them behind. That way, everyone knows the Silver Shroud has returned. Time to fight crime!
Woo!
So, seems you know how to hold your own.
Oh,
I
here
had
we
my
go.
doubts when we first hit the road.
This is the second time he's talked to us now.
Thanks. You're not so bad yourself.
I never get many complaints. It's just real rare these days. Find someone who's not willing to take things the way they're handed to them. Too many good folks not willing to get their hands dirty. And too many assholes taking advantage of it. Look at what happened to Diamond City. Before McDonough took over, it was a half-decent place to live. A little stricter than I usually go for, but not terrible. I thought he and I had a pretty happy childhood. But then he decides he's gonna try and get elected with his anti-ghoul crusade. Mankind for McDonough. Before you know it, you got families with kids lining up to drag folks they called neighbor out of their homes and throw them to the ruins.
McDonough's childhood?
You and McDonough knew each other as kids?
Oh yeah, guy's my brother.
What the
Grew up
fuck?
together in a little shack on the waterfront. Guy was the standard big brother, entitled, punchy.
Then how the
liked
fuck
to
is he a
shove raw
ghoul?
potatoes down my shirt and slap my back. But I never thought he'd be capable of something like what they did to those ghouls.
Why the
Why
ghouls?
did McDonough campaign against the ghouls?
Because he thought he could win. There'd always been a pretty clear divide between the folks living in the stands and those down on the field. I'm not convinced they didn't do it just to improve their view. I remember storming into his office above the stands after the inauguration speech. He was just standing there, staring out the window, watching as the city turned on the ghouls. He didn't even look at me. Just said, "I did it, John. It's finally mine." Should have killed him right there, but I don't think it would have changed anything. Instead, I pleaded with him, begged him to call it off. He said he couldn't. He had nothing against the ghouls. He was just carrying out the will of the people. And he couldn't betray the voters. And then he smiled. That hideous fucking mile-long smile. He never smiled like that when we were kids. I didn't even recognize him.
Wait, what do you mean you didn't recognize him?
I don't know. Just didn't seem like the guy I grew up with. When I'd first heard the rumors he'd been swapped for a synth, thinking back on that night, I thought it made a lot of sense. But now, I don't know. I don't think I buy it. I've seen him since then, and there's no way they copied him that perfectly. Even got his tight-ass walk. But at the time, I just needed to get the hell away from him. Him and that whole damn city.
He murdered those ghouls.
Him and that whole damn city. I still wasn't a ghoul at this point, so I didn't have to leave, but I couldn't bring myself to stay in that cesspool after that. I'd been sneaking off the Good Neighbor for years to get decent chems, so I knew the safe routes. I managed to track down a couple of the families, lead them there, but most couldn't get used to the good neighbor lifestyle. I brought them food for a couple of weeks, but after a while, they just disappeared. Folks in Diamond City signed their death warrants, and all the good people were willing to just sit by and watch. I felt like I was the only one who saw how screwed up things truly were. We couldn't just pretend things were fine. Still feel that way. Or I did. Until I met you. I know I run my mouth, but having someone who sees the world for what it is, and is willing to do something about it, it's meant a lot to me. I feel damn lucky to have you as a friend.
I feel exactly the same, Hancock. It's been a hell of a ride thus far.
Then here's to a long road, with plenty of ammo. Well, thanks for hearing me out. You probably weren't looking for a history lesson, were ya? You wanna hit the road?
Okay, so Ken's going to use his radio station like a police scanner and supposed to wear the costume, patrol good neighbour street, tune in, and fight crime. What could go wrong? So let's wear the Silver Shroud outfit. Tune in Silver Shroud. Best of doing it now before you head out.
Calling all Silver Shroud fans. A once-in-a-lifetime announcement. Silver Shroud returns and he's gonna clean up the streets. Everyone heard how Wayne Delancey murdered Miss Selmy and her kid over a few lousy caps. Death is coming for you, Wayne.
Galaxy News Radio. When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, the Mechanist.
Okay. A bit quick save, so there you pop down this alley. Oops.
Waste of good ammo if there's no one to shoot.
Over a pit of fire. Reminds me of our adventure against the
What's with the
Chelsea
fancy duds?
mistress.
Looks expensive. Might be I found a new.
Sorry, this is too loud again. You're just gonna have to listen up.
Friend.
Malformed murderer was but a muppet compared to the malignancy of the Mechanists.
No, we'll just listen to this. It's alright, I'm just annoying. Alright, Speaker Shroud.
Your crimes have gone unpunished for too long.
What the hell's wrong with you? Well, nothing a few bullets won't cure. You mess with me, you're dead.
I'm just gonna warn you, these people are hard to kill. So you take what you want, and then you make sure to leave a calling card.
Stalwart Shroud, glad
As you can see.
Friend of the show, Jerry, is here.
This thing on? Hello? Hello?
It's on.
Holy moly.
Fucking can't hear this shit. Go. So we're leaving it at.
The Silver Shroud.
We're recording in here. Aw, man.
Come on, Ken. There we go.
Great. Great. Silver Shroud's dispatched justice already. Miss Selmy has been avenged.
Shit, the Shroud off Wayne? Wait, so this guy's actually for real?
Oh, you better believe it. So, Jerry, go on. Tell the listeners about what we're talking about.
Right. So AJ, you know the chem dealer by Bobby's. He's doing good for himself. Says he's got a whole new market. Kids. Even with his garbage chems, he's just breaking in the cabs.
You hear that? Sounds like the Silver Shroud has another bad guy to deal with.
Why? This Shroud guy, he's gonna muscle in on the chem trade now?
No, he's gonna do something about it. AJ's selling the kids, and his chems have killed people.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
Hey, look at the clown. This is my turf, clown. And I don't appreciate what you call 'em's trespassers.
Peddling poison to kids, are we? Today you face the Silver Shroud!
Who you say? Oh, for Christ's sake. Did Kent put you up to this? He keeps moaning about the poor little kids. What the hell, right? Tell you what. I'll pay you, let's say 50 caps just to shut up about it. And, maybe get Kent off my back, alright?
Stop selling to children, miscreant, or face
We're shutting your ass down.
Screw you. Ooh. Waste the free.
Ooh, my game's froze.
You're cute.
Not so fast, fancy pants. Your wallet and that snazzy briefcase you carry. Hand them over, now.
I most certainly will not. Do you have any idea who...
Oh, jeez, Louise.
The Silver Shroud's bringing justice to Good Neighbor. You bad guys better look out. And now, a special update. The villainous assassin Kendra was recently spotted at the third rail. The same Kendra who bombed Little Joe's shack and killed 4 innocent drifters. If you want to see the Silver Shroud in action, stay near Whitechapel Charlie.
Toss out the troublemakers.
Shroud's sure to interrogate him and find the evildoer's whereabouts.
Let's go find Kendra.
Silver Shroud costume?
Charlie.
Make way for paying customers. You look like one of them wankers from the posters. What you wearing that for?
you look upon the Silver Shroud! I seek a miscreant named Kendra.
Shroud, then? Well, like a nutter. Kendra is not one to be trifled with. People associated with her have a habit of being found face down in a ditch. If you're set on meeting her, for a fee it can be arranged.
It is not wise to stand between the Silver Shroud and righteous justice.
Justice? You mean to end her? In that case, her flat's just south of Good Neighbor. Water Street Apartments. Look out for the blighters she's got with her. Nasty piece of business, that. Good luck.
Cool.
You'll find I'm very persistent.
Piss off.
Indeed they are, my intrepid investigator. It would seem our
Okay.
Mayor Murphy was involved in a rather crooked case.
Kill Kendra. She's not far from Good Neighbor, so just pop out of Good Neighbor and I'll show you how to find her apartments. It just looks a bit confusing on the actual map of where she is.
Another special update. No, it wasn't Bobby No-Nos who offed AJ and his goons. It was the Silver Shroud. See his calling card if you don't believe me.
Okay, so yeah, I don't know where this is going with killing the people. It's good, you know, we're stopping a chem dealer and whatnot.
Justice is coming, a good neighbor. You'll see.
Kent needs to shut up or he's gonna get friggin' booted. So if you pop around here, we also hubris. Keep going to pass this, turn, and it will just be down there.
This can only be a tale of mysteries.
Do the living, or the spoiled.
I love it. The Silver Shroud with the Mistress of Mysteries.
Be still, sweet Shroud. I removed that scumbag slug, but you're sick with fever and
Which is
still
from Fallout 76. Favourite mission on that. Anyway, so here we go. Apartments. Ooh.
Ain't alone.
Water Street Apartments. That's where she is.
There you.
Ha! No, dear heart.
Is that
The Shroud
it?
stumbled. The mistress maneuvered.
Light him up!
I removed the mayor's misdeed. Today. I followed him to that fateful meeting with Fat Face. I was about to...
Attention! Silver Shroud and Mistress of Mystery. This is Chief Corcoran of the Boston Police Department. We know you're in there. You are both wanted in connection with the murder of Mayor Murphy. Come out with your hands up.
It would seem that our leaving the scene of the Scale slaughter was terribly timed. Incurring the wrath of Boston's finest is an unfortunate and unexpected annoyance.
Unexpected by us,
Yes.
but perhaps not by Fat Face.
You better be worth it.
I'm starting to see into his twisted plan.
You're
We can clear this up. Come out now unarmed. I'll see that you two get the best lawyers in the city.
Excuse my assumption that even the most astute attorney couldn't help us now.
You're right, mistress.
You must be Kendra.
And you,
Away from your
you're
den.
the crazy one in the
Evade the
costume.
police.
Wayne
Clear
Delancey's
our
killer.
names and
You have no idea who you're dealing with. I do so like it when a little bug crawls willingly into the spider's webs.
Silver Shroud, Mistress
You
of
have
Mystery.
taken your last life, villain. You stole my line. Wayne.
Are undeserving of my care and justice. Thank on my mercy.
Who's some jet after that?
Stop or we'll shoot. Men, open fire. Damn it! Where did this mess come from? Wait, it's clear. Jeez, he ain't here. You're gone. I was
Okay.
hoping you'd say that, Officer Leibowitz.
Contract Shelley Tiller. You can assassinate her, but I haven't. Leave the calling card. And then you'll need to speak to Hancock.
Hey. Hancock.
Playing dress up is fun and all, but you walked into something a whole lot bigger. Those lowlifes you've been taken out for Kenny Boy, we all belong to the same asshole. And that asshole's gonna want some good old-fashioned revenge. You dig?
Who's the
So,
asshole?
who is this asshole?
His name's Sinjin. He's taken 2-bit raider outfits and made them scary. Small fish now, but if left alone. I happen to know where some of his other boys are. Smiling Kate operates outside of Bunker Hill. and Northy's got a pad over at Prospect Hill. You take them out, and maybe we can find out where the big guy himself is stashed. Good neighbor'd rest a whole lot easier with him out of the picture.
I'm up for some community service.
You know you're all right. You take care of St. John, and I'm inclined to show some gratitude. You feel me?
I feel you. So we need to kill Smiling Kate and Northy. You don't need to listen to that thing anymore. Bouncy radio. So Smiling Kate's there and Northy's further up there, so just be aware of that. Let's get out of here and go kill them too.
Reports suggest the chem deal gone bad. Outside Diamond City. Tales are scarce, but it sounds like whatever happened.
Who's there?
Should have run.
Pay for that! Red!
It has
Ah! Loaded!
Cool. Alright, so I'm going to pop to Bunker Hill. I need to sell some stuff. And it's right where Smiling Kate is, so win-win.
Heard Bunker Hill pays off the raiders instead of just shooting them. Where's the sport in that?
pick me up for you. It's big crowd bait. With accentuate positive.
Best not to talk to the raiders. They can get rough.
Hey,
I fixed up most of what's here myself, so it's all...
let's see what you have.
You got the caps?
I run 3 caravans that travel throughout the Commonwealth.
Not a bad setup.
Got a problem?
So glad you could all come out and play. And boy, do we just have the best little chew toy to sink our teeth into. The legendary Silver Shroud. Sure, the Shroud's already killed some of our best, but so what? That just makes the bounty even juicier. Pack your gear, because we're going to go a-murdering soon! If it isn't the girl behind the costume. You've been really naughty, Mrs. Shroud. Making all my friends so nervous with your calling cards. Taking out St. John's favorite toy soldiers. But now it's time to rip your goddamned heart out!
Oh shit.
Come on, little girl. Let's do... Oh!
Lucky you. Take whatever you can. I'll keep watch.
Fucking kill!
You see him anywhere? Not gonna bother us again.
Damn gnats!
didn't say we were finished.
That was Big Maybell. Whole lot of shit. Yet another breaking story here in Diamond City, folks. I'll bring you Diamond City's own Nick Valentine, reportedly investigating
Kendra and Delancey are 6 feet under. The Silver Shroud claim the hits. Northie, St. John wants you to keep up the recruiting efforts. We need more warm bodies after we deal with the costume. And don't worry, Kate's gathering a bunch of meatheads to take the Shroud out. The boss ain't happy. Now's not a time for failure. He's getting personally involved. He's gonna pay the Shroud's flunky friend a special visit in Goodneighbor. After he's done with that, he'll check in. He'll expect results.
I got
Next
all
one
day.
better kill me. This one's got a death wish. Oh, I'm feral now.
Almost live. Diamond City. I'm your host, Travis. Lonely Mark. One is Danny Kaye, singing about civilization.
Alright, so the game glitched out a little bit, but don't worry. We'll pop over to Goodneighbor and go find Ken and listen to Silver Shroud, and hopefully that would fix it.
If you want to see your friend alive, Shroud, meet me at Milton General Hospital.
Don't do it, Shroud. It's a trap. Save yourself. Ah! Ah! Oh my God! Do it, Shroud. Do it. Oh, my knee. Ah!
Tick-tock, Shroud. Don't keep me waiting. We got business that needs finishing.
Here's a Silver Shroud update. In case you missed it, Kendra's reign of terror is over. She won't be... What? Oh, God! What's happening?
On your knees, dirtbag.
What are you doing? What? Ah!
Singe it. All clear.
This is the Shroud's headquarters. So you must be the Silver Shroud's little friend.
Yes.
If you want to see your friend alive, Shroud, meet me at Milton General
Hell of a
Hospital.
load you're carrying.
Don't do
Better
it,
show
Shroud.
some
It's a
to
trap.
Daisy
Save
before
yourself.
someone swipes it.
Ah! Ah! Oh my God! Do it, Shroud! Do it! Oh, my knee! Ah!
Tick-tock, Shroud. Don't keep me waiting. We got business that needs finishing.
Here's a Silver Shroud update. In case you missed it, Kendra's reign of terror...
Hey, Irma. Oh, it's you. Oh, sugar. I told Kent all that hero stuff was going to get you both killed. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Take a deep breath and tell me what's happened.
I'm sorry. I tried to stop them. One angry raider is easy to distract. But a dozen of them? When they took him away, they left you a message. Just listen to Kent's radio station. It keeps playing it over and over again.
Shroud. Don't keep me waiting. We got business that needs finishing. Here's the Silver Shroud update. In case you missed it, Kendra's reign of terror is over. She won't be... What? Oh, God! What's happening?
On your knees, dirtbag.
What are you doing? Ah!
Singe it. All clear.
Okay, so in the next video episode of Belle's Fallout 4 Survival Guide, we are going to be killing Sinjin. So join us in part whatever for the Silver Shroud part 2. This is Belle. Thank you for watching and goodbye.